Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izuddin bin SHAHIDAN. Today I will present my final year project with title IoT Enabled Visitor Management System for Heritage Building. My supervisor for this project is Associate Professor Technology Dr. Muhammad Murtada bin Muhammad. Okay. So for the contents, here's the outlines of my presentation. I will begin with the introduction, followed by the problem background, project aims and objective, scopes, technology use, methodology, tools, system design, including use case and architecture, and finally, the conclusion. So we move to the introduction. The IoT enabled visitor management system for heritage site is to aim to track and manage visitor in heritage sites in real time. So the motion sensors will detect unregistered entries, while RFID technology will track registered visitors. Administrators will have access to a dashboard that shows a real-time visitor data and issues a notification there are too many people at one time. For the problem background, heritage buildings and museums need to preserve carefully. However, they are often struggle to handle large crowds, especially during peak hours or holidays. Existing systems use manual ticket or entry logs, which do not provide real-time data. This can result in too many people gathering in one area, causing physical contact, uh, accident damage, and harm to artifacts. For the project aim and objective, the main aim is to develop an efficient and automated IoT-enabled visitor management system, which is can monitor visitor flow, develop platform that can get real-time visitor tracking to test and evaluate efficiency and effectiveness of the IoT-enabled visitor management system. So for the project scope, the system is developed for use within heritage site, including museum and historical buildings. It also can track in using IoT sensors such as motion sensors and RFID to monitor real-time visitor counts. It also will alert generate when the visitor count reach a certain threshold. Notify admin through web interface to manage crowd. So for the current system analysis, current method include manual methods, which is due to lack of real-time monitoring capabilities, approach to take longer to take over. For digital application, it can lack of integration, which is can the current technology platforms lack without IT integration. So the technology that used for this development, uh, I will use XAMPP, PHP, and MySQL. So we move to the methodology. So the methodology is the project follow a standard development methodology, starting with requirement analysis and design, followed by implementation of hardware and software component, testing, and finally integration into the system. So the tools that I use, such as Arduino IDE for coding the sensors, web development framework for the dashboard interface, and standard design tools for interface and architecture diagram. I also use ESP32 to integrate the IT hardware. Next chapter is the requirement and analysis and design. During the requirement phase, I gathered information on user needs and system specification. In the design phase, I create system diagram and plan integration of sensor with web platform. So this is my use case diagram. So it shows how admin interacts with the system to monitor visitors, receive alerts, and while visitors are tracked automatically using RFID tags. So this is my system architecture. It illustrates how IoT sensors and RFID readers send data to the cloud server, which then updates the web dashboard in real time for administrators. So this is my IoT sensors. Arduino. I use Arduino for this IoT. So this component use motion sensors to Arduino boards. It detects visitor movement and it can identify registered visitors, sending data for analysis. For example, the first one I use the PIR motion sensors. The second one is ESP32, and the third one is LCD sensors. So this is my file location. I documented the location of project files, Arduino codes, and web interface file for easy reference and future development. So this is my interface design. It focuses on a clear and simple administrator dashboard to display real-time visitor counts, alerts, and reports. For this section, includes the Arduino codes developed for the sensors. The code will enable accurate visitor detection and communication with the web server. So in conclusion, integrating IoT sensors can help for making accurate tracking, creating a web-based administrators interface and tracking visitor counts. It also can maintain the building structure and artifact object inside the building with more secure and safety. So that's all from me. Thank you.